Don't mind if I do.
Just kind of relax and have a nice spa day with Pig.
I'm envious.
It'd be nice, though, to kind of cool off maybe from some of these temperatures.
Yeah, because it's heating back up. Mostly clear skies out there in the Duke City, and for really most of New Mexico. It started off crystal clear. We do notice that clockwise flow of clouds, very puffy clouds over the mountains, kind of drifting to the southwest. That's a symbol of some of the higher pressure aloft in the Four Corners. No thunderstorms with these clouds for now. So a very nice early afternoon on this Thursday in August here in New Mexico. Looking at Albuquerque, you see these puffy clouds over the Sandias? If they form into thunderstorms, they may approach the Albuquerque metro later today. So something we'll keep an eye on, but very few thunderstorms will form today. 83 degrees right now at the Sunport, partly to mostly sunny with an 8-mile-per-hour wind and a 37% relative humidity value. 92 last check in Los Lunas. We're sitting at 88 in Carlsbad. We're sitting at 83 Silver City, 87 very mild in places like Farmington. Very hot today in the high 90s, 84 in Clayton and 84 in places like Santa Rosa. Still stuck in the 70s in Las Vegas, but soon will be in the 80s and mid 80s for high temperatures. Santa Fe, I think we'll sneak in that 90, right around 94 in Albuquerque. Upper 70s and low 80s around Ruidoso, lower 90s in southeast New Mexico. Upper 80s and 90s from Socorro all the way towards Silver City and Deming, and yeah, high 90s in places like Farmington. So very warm weather for this time of the year, but after the sunshine, storm chances will increase by the later parts of the afternoon, 94. If you guys are picking up those kids from school, I think it'll be a-okay, but right around 4:30, 5 o'clock, that's where we have to watch out for those thunderstorms around the Sandias. Again, if they form, they'll form close enough to the metro that we have to watch out for strong wind gusts. Also, a few storms in the Ski Santa Fe Basin. Also, a few storms around Silver City with those clouds moving on in. Near the Reserve, Camado, and Grants, the San Mateo Mountains, the Jemez Mountains, and the San Juan Mountains. That's where thunderstorms will form. Out east, though, it'll be mostly dry. Maybe a stray shower or a rumble of thunder around Sierra Blanca Peak, but that's pretty much about it for today. But around this high pressure system, moisture from Baja California will be wrapped all the way back on the clockwise flow of this high pressure system back to northern New Mexico for this weekend. That'll produce more thunderstorms generally along I-40 into the north, even towards southwest New Mexico. Ruidoso, a low chance of rain for now and for the weekend, and mostly dry in southeast New Mexico. Albuquerque will likely get some rainfall, mostly after your day on Saturday, maybe a sprinkle or two before then, but better chances of rainfall later Saturday into Sunday, including Santa Fe, Alamosa, at least a quarter of an inch through the weekend. And then as we head through next week, really impressive rainfall totals, this latest mild trend suggesting from Gallup, Grants along I-40 again towards Santa Rosa, Tucumcari to the north will have at least around a quarter of an inch to an inch and a half of rain, but Ruidoso to Roswell, lower amounts of rainfall. So it'll be mostly a northern event storm system type of pattern that will form. So mid-90s today in Durango, records are possible, but look at that. Temperatures dropping in the not only 80s next week, but 70s. Alamosa, 90 today. 98 in Cortez. It'll be only cooler from here on afterwards. And Farmington all the way to Grants and Gallup, temperatures in the mid to upper 90s. But again, dropping to the 80s next week with some moisture and some chances of rain. Even in Farmington, the driest monsoon so far on record. Glenwood and Alamogordo and Las Cruces, very warm today. 70 to 80 degrees from Cloudcroft to Ruidoso, mostly dry in the short term. And Roswell toward Tucumcari in the high 80s, lower 90s. Las Vegas and Mora, very comfortable today. No chances of rain for the most part. Maybe a stray shower in the Enchanted Circle toward the Jemez Mountains. Santa Fe, I think it'll be a-okay in the upper 80s and low 90s. Moriarty, Tijeras, Cedar Crest. Watch out for a few storms that may trickle their way into the heights of Albuquerque, but most of the South Valley will be most likely a-okay today. Sunny at 95 tomorrow, but look at that, stormier and cooler ahead.
Absolutely. We'll have to watch out for all those storms this week.
Yeah, we'll take the pre from the heat and the much needed moisture too.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Brian.
Of course.